Hey guys, it's Lucas again, and yes, I'm actually going to be playing Minecraft again. Who knew? Um, I know the last video I said I was going to do it, and gosh darn it, I'm actually going to do it. So, this is my little cheater world. I've been playing around in it for about a week now. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that there and create a new one, because my goal for this return is to sort of change the way that I played Minecraft before. I'd always play in peaceful mode because I hate some of the mobs. I still do, but you can only play in peaceful for so long. You can only stay in the same place for so long before it gets boring and you want to stop. That was part of my problem before in Minecraft was I never really gave myself a fair try at having anything worth working on. Okay, so I'm going to use today's date as the seed, November 9th, 2013. And I'm going to turn the bonus chest on. I always tend to turn this bonus chest thing on because it's nice to have that little boost at the beginning without necessarily having to cheat. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that on. And I'm going to hit Create World. Building terrain, building terrain. I want them to put in here a little nod to a game that I used to love playing called The Sims. I would love if it said reticulating splines. That would be so cool. But nobody really asked me, so am I seriously on an island? Let me make sure I'm on. Okay. I'm on an island. I'm on a freaking island. Well, that's just going to make life interesting. What's over here? Let's let this terrain pop in. Are you anything worth looking at? Maybe. I don't know. I see reeds, though. Is that a pumpkin? That looks orange. Is that a pumpkin? I don't know. Anyway, let us get started. Check our bonus chest. Ooh. I like some stone axes. Food will be nice. Yes. Alrighty. I'm gonna leave that there for now. I'll most likely dig somewhere into a little hole for my first night or two, but let me go ahead and grab some wood here. We might be on an island. This might suck a little bit, but hey. It'll make life a little bit interesting, I think. And if it doesn't, well, we can always go somewhere else. That's why they invented the Nether. Because fast travel is fun. I have a little bit of a head cold, so I do apologize if I sniffle a little bit. We've had some very interesting weather changes over the past couple of weeks where I live. Literally, the temperature will go from 80 degrees Fahrenheit one day to 30 the next. And we're coming up on probably our first real chance at snow this winter in the middle of next week, so not really looking forward to that, to be honest. I don't do well in the cold. My sinuses don't like it at all, and I end up feeling sick for most of winter, but anyway. Yeah. The last video, the little reintroduction video, I told you guys that, I had moved to a place that I didn't have internet access in, and that was a little over a year and a half ago or so. It was something I really wanted just to do for myself. I wanted to branch out and to to try things on my own for a little while. Um, it's been pretty decent, I think. But I didn't have internet access for a long time. That's because in the area that I live in the state of Georgia, which is in the southeastern part of the U.S. If you don't know, I'm sure most of you do, but I live in an area where there isn't a large population, and most of the population is, I wouldn't say poor. I hate that word, but the average income of the area is not all that great. So demand for services like cable and internet and things like that, it just doesn't exist around here. And you have families who have been here for generations and they don't want to move. They're all on family land, and there's family complexes basically that you'll find. But I moved here because I kind of wanted to experience that. So I grew up in a city, and I wanted to sort of tone it down a little bit and see how things could possibly be if I lived somewhere else. So that's mostly why I moved here. But yeah, it was challenging to find internet access for a little while. The only ISP in the area, actually, they wanted to charge me about $100 a month for really, really, really crappy satellite internet. And I don't know if you know anything about the differences in internet connections, but satellite is basically it's dial-up speed from like 1996. It's horrible. You have to hope and pray that you get a guy that installs it that knows what he's doing. Otherwise, you're going to be sore out of luck, like really bad. But anyway, my landlord was telling me, you should try this. I've tried this service and it doesn't work. I've tried this service and they don't have good coverage here. You should try this or that or the other. And I wanted to wait until I found something that I liked and that I could really afford. So when the local phone company offered a DSL service that was their fastest connection, and they offered no contract. That was a big plus for me. Was the no contract thing, because I might be moving again sometime in the near future. I'm not going to stay here permanently, that's for sure. But I didn't want to sign any long-term contracts or anything like that. So the no contract thing was a big plus, and it gave me the opportunity to really debate over whether or not I wanted this connection. And I decided that I did. And I'll be honest, it was a difficult decision trying to figure out if I wanted one and if I wanted to reconnect to the internet on like a full-time basis. Because there's this weird thing that happens when you sort of turn off. We live in this really hyper crazy modern world where all of the information you could ever want is right there at your fingertips, and you have everything you could ever need and want and desire as far as knowledge goes, right there in your face. And to live without that, it gets kind of addictive. My day job requires an internet connection. I have to have internet at work. I have to be online and having the endless stream of emails and text messages and all that stuff. I have to have all of that for work, and that's not going to look good. I spend 12 hours a day, connected to this world of the never-ending information. And the idea of being able to turn all of that off when I go home was very appealing to me. So I debated for a long time about actually getting an internet connection again. But this deal came along and it was too good to pass up, so I went ahead and got it. And that was about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. It wasn't really that long ago. And I've been sort of getting back into the scheme of internet life basically since then. So it's not going to be a very big house, whole Heidi place, but hey, I don't care. Just wanted to get something for this first night coming up, so that I don't end up stuck in the middle of nowhere, not able to defend myself, because that sucks. So yeah, I debated for a long time on that, and when I finally got it back up, one of the first things that I did, like, I'm not even lying, probably actually the first thing that I did when I got the internet connection back was I upgraded and updated Minecraft, and I spent probably 3 or 4 hours that first night playing Minecraft again, and it was really fun. I had forgotten how much I'd missed it. I had forgotten, how fun the game could be, and it was really kind of eye-opening, because I didn't think I would miss it that much. I didn't think that I would miss this weird square little world that we seem to enjoy so much. But I did, and I gotta make a door real quick. Ooh. I'm surprised I remember how to do that. But I really didn't think much of it until I got back into it. So I guess this is I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here because nighttime videos kind of suck. I'm gonna come back in the morning and see how things are. But yeah, so I'm back now, and it's really nice to be back on the internet. I will say that. Let me plant one of these. Maybe I can get some apples going in here. Any bad guys? Nope, not yet. So I'm definitely glad to be back, and it might take me a little while to get back into the scheme of things, but I will. It won't take too long. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now while this zombie tries to break down my door, and I will see you in the next video. Ooh, I hate that noise. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.